It's a huge honor, ever since I've been here in this locker room and in this league, you just hear about all the great guys who do wonderful things off the field and in the community. So just to be thought of in that way is a blessing and something I'm very grateful and honored and humbled, to have that, you know, have that title. So I'm just thankful and grateful, and I never do anything for the recognition. I just do it to spread love and try to help out people less fortunate. I feel like if people just cared about each other more and loved each other genuinely and wanted to see people do well, I feel like this world would be a better place. And that's all I'm trying to do is contribute to making this world a better place.
Yeah. Is there any event that sticks out to you from the past year?
Um, I did the back to school backpack giveaway with Tehran. That was an amazing turnout. Gonna do the Christmas shopping spree here shortly in a week or two, I think. So those events are always something I look forward to, especially around the holidays. My birthday is on the 21st and Christmas is on the 25th. So um, that event is something I look forward to every year. Christmas. You know, a lot of people make it about gifts and all that, but I feel like just being able to be with somebody, let somebody know you care about them, let somebody know that you love them, let somebody know and encourage them that, material things aren't everything, So just being able to take those kids shopping and see smiles on their face, see their face light up, see them get things that they might not have would have got, So um, just being able to give back, seeing people happy, being able to spread love, and just genuinely letting people know that I care about them and that people care about them, that's what I do it for.
Mark,
You didn't get a
Inspiring.
have you turned in your Heisman vote?
Yeah. I did my ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
I mean,
share
I'm
or
sure you
campaign
guys
for
could
any?
Come on.
I'm sure you guys could use the process of elimination, but yeah, I don't ever say my votes, but I'm sure you guys could use the process of elimination.
On the Thurman Award, what would it mean to get that decal like Drew has?
Man, it would be an honor. Like two of my good friends, Ben Watson and Anquan Bolden, both of those guys were up for the Walter Payton Award. And when I heard about it, I thought about those guys because they do so much in the community. They do so much internationally. And just to be able to be mentioned, with all the great guys, Drew Brees, Eli Manning, all the guys who have won, the Walter Payton of the Year Award, Man of the Year Award. And just, it's the Walter Payton Award. He's the best, running back, one of the best running backs ever, man. Just so it would be humbling. It would be truly a great honor. And like I said, I'll never do it for the recognition or notoriety or anything like that. I do it just to spread love and let people know that there is people out there that care. There is people that want them to do well. And there's people that think about people who are less fortunate and don't have the privileges. So I just want to spread the word, spread the love, and just make this world a better place. And it would be a tremendous honor and one of my greatest awards ever. If I could be able to represent the Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Mark, you didn't get a crack at these guys the first time. Now you get a shot at them, chance to win the division, playoff spot, all of that wrapped into it. What are the emotions going into this game?
I think the main thing is just getting back on point. Just getting back to what we do, getting back to our roots. We always say that it's on us, and I think that still applies. I don't think we played our best football last time we were on the field, and so we're grinding and working our butts off to put together a better performance here on Sunday. And I think it starts with us here getting our game plan down, fixing our corrections from practice today, getting our game plan in the red zone and short yards and goal line tomorrow, just paying attention to the details, paying attention to one day at a time, one rep at a time, one film session at a time, whatever it may be, just everybody getting ready to go and play their best football on Sunday.
Sean mentioned you guys are going to have some wet ball drills and that kind of thing. Make sure your cleats are right. How cognizant are you guys of what the weather's going to be and how much of an effect it can have?
The weather is going to be what it is. We can't control it. And, weather people are the only people that get paid to be wrong. So, hopefully that's the instance in this case. No, I'm just playing. But, it doesn't matter. Rain or not, we'll be ready to go. Some guys like to wear gloves in the rain. Some guys don't. Some guys like to wear longer molded. Some guys like to wear studs. So, we're just going to have to be out there, figure out what the weather is, get our footing right in pregame, get our handling right, and be ready to go, man. The elements are part of football, and you can't, be worried about, if it's going to be raining or not. So it is important and it can affect the way a game is played. But as long as everyone knows their job, knows their assignment, um, is aware of the elements, we'll be just fine.
Mark, sports writers get paid to be wrong too.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what has impressed you with Tua at Alabama? I know it's running back university usually, but is that the best quarterback you played?
Yeah, I think he's the best Q that's came through Alabama since I've been affiliated with the program. So, just he's real sharp. He's a smart guy. He's humble. He's a hard worker. Clearly, teammates love him. Everyone in the program loves him. You want to see him do well. I feel like he's just so polished as a passer. You see a lot of guys in college, go to their primary, maybe go to their two and, pull it or throw it away. But, you can just see him going through his progression. 1, 2, 3, check down, keeping the play alive, keeping his eyes downfield, making great throws, using his athleticism to make plays, running the ball, and just the way he commands the huddle, commands the team. I think, he's an elite quarterback.
What did you guys do in practice today that was weather-related?
Everybody, guys were out there wearing their studs, their screw-ins, getting their feet right. Obviously working, carrying the ball. It's a little damp, a little wet. But we're just focused on. Thank you, Teron. Appreciate that. But we're just focused on just making sure that everybody knows their assignment, everybody knows their technique, everybody knows their job, and we'll deal with the elements, if they present themselves on Sunday. But just got to make sure you have the right cleats. Got to be aware of if you like to wear gloves, keep them dry, and if you don't like to wear gloves, just get familiar with not wearing your gloves throughout the week. So, it's something to, be aware of, and the elements can affect the way a game is played, but I don't think anybody is scared to play a rain game or intimidated by a rain game, and I just think whatever the elements is, that's what we're going to deal with, and we got to make it work.
Yeah, most of those anyone simulated in any way.
Yeah, I mean, you could dump the ball in bucket and toss it to people, and it's just hard. You can't really simulate being in pouring rain and you don't have a towel to wipe off your gloves or wipe off your hands. It's just got to have double arm wrap on the ball, make sure you're protecting the ball, make sure all the small details of securing the football from the center to the quarterback exchange, the snaps, the mesh on carries, the throwing the ball. It's just have to be paying attention to details, man.
Mark, your personal relationship with Apple, what makes it work? I mean, you guys seem to be in different stages of life. You're married, kids. He's single, young. You got a baby seat. He's eating airheads.
Yeah.
I mean, what makes that relationship work?
Everybody in my family's eating their heads too, even the kids. No,
what makes you guys so tight, and what makes that relationship the way it is?
I think it's just genuine. I think just since he came in, we had kind of a connection just because he had went to Alabama, knew some of the same people, and that kind of brought us together right there. And then just the fact there was never like any animosity, and it could have been, with I think going back when it was me, him, and Adrian, there was never any animosity, never any jealousy or anything like that. I think everyone really helped each other out and just wanted to do what was best for the team, and we didn't know how it was going to work out, and but we just wanted to, be prepared for it all and just put our best foot forward to help this team win games. And we just became tight, man, over the time. And he sits next to me in film, and we talk and we help each other. And I think just over time, just the connection grew. And, man, it's just love, man. And when you have someone that you're with all the time and you're working together all the time, but you're also competing for carries, it's like we never had any issues. We've always showed love to one another. We've always been there for one another. And I think that's just something that, that brotherhood that's going to last a lifetime. It goes deeper than this game. No matter what happens, past this year or anything like that, I think that brotherhood will always be there just because it's genuine. It's hard to find genuine people that you just connect with on that level. And like you said, I'm married and I have kids, and he's young and single, but, I've been in his shoes before, so anything he needs, he could reach out to me and I could help him through my experiences, through some of my successes and my failures, so just being a big brother, him being my little brother, and, us just being humans, man. That, like I said, man, if you just care about each other and people just, genuinely just cared about one another, I think this world would be a better place. And that's my dude, man. That's my guy, and I don't know how we got that tight, and it just happened over time, and now we tight. You know what I mean? We cool. We gonna be like that forever.